Hi, I'm Kerri Schlef, and this video is to show you the differences between the peek inside books versus the look inside books versus the lift the flap books versus the see inside books. Let's start with the youngest kids. The youngest kids are toddlers. That is the peek inside books. We have 5 of them. Peek inside the zoo, nighttime, the garden, animal homes, and the farm. Now, this is a fairly small book for their little hands. It's on purpose. It's the size. Now, look, you can peek inside the cover. Do you see inside the zoo? There's a little panda peeking at you. And there he is, right there on that page. And it says, the lion is snoozing, and you open the flap until his cubs wake him up to play. And the words are very simple. It's got information, and it's all great information, and there are lots of little flaps for our little ones, and it's a cute little story about an elephant's nose is called a trunk. It can use it to suck up water and squirt it out again. And there he is squirting the zookeeper. And so the pages kind of lead into each other. Here they're getting ready to see the penguins, and there's the penguins. So we have these little ones, the peek inside books. They're for our toddlers. These ones are $11.99 a piece, or you can get them in a collection. All the 5 of them. It's $54.99. Then we have the look inside, and there are multiple ones of these. This is just mummies and pyramids. These ones are $14.99, and now you'll notice this is a little bit bigger of a book. There's the peek inside. I'll close it. Peek inside, look inside. A little bit bigger because we're dealing with a little bigger kids. Their hands are a little bigger. They can handle this. The pictures are more intricate, lots of detail, lots of flaps on each page. Let's change the page. This one's about a royal burial. And let's see on the inside of here, the body arrives in a painted coffin. This boat will be buried inside the pyramid for the pharaoh to use in the afterlife. Here's a causeway, and inside the causeway, on the day of the funeral, the pharaoh's mummy is carried up the causeway in its coffin. This way, someone's shouting, and then here comes the new pharaoh right behind. And so these are subject-based for the look inside books. Also so that's for our preschoolers. 4, 5s, 3-year-olds. This is also for our preschoolers. Lift the flap. Question and answers about animals, and then there's a general knowledge one. These ones, $14.99. And since this one happens to be at animals, this one is bigger in size than the look inside. Okay. Just a little bit bigger. So this one says, how do bees buzz? And you open the flap and it says, with their wings. The sound comes from their wings beating 230 times each second. How do crocodiles clean their teeth? They don't. Crocodiles' teeth don't really need cleaning because they fall out all the time and new ones grow up underneath. So there are a lot of flaps on these pages, and this page was how. This page is why. This page is yes or no. This one is what. So what is this? What is that thing? It is a horn shark egg. And there's the horn shark. And there's a baby horn shark hatching out of the horn shark egg. And which? And the worm. Which end is which? There's the bottom and there's the mouth. It's hard to tell, but worms do have a mouth at one end and a bottom at the other. They move in either direction, but mouth first is more usual. So, and who? I want to show you on these books, all of them. Their pages are very thick. They've got flaps on both sides. Okay? And then they've got the piece in the middle. So this is a very thick page. And these flaps are quite thick. Okay? So your kids, I've got 5 boys. They haven't yet broken or ripped or torn any of these flaps. But if they do, we have a 50% guarantee. So this book breaks. It's $14.99. You can get a new one for $7.50 plus shipping. It's a good deal. Then we have the See Inside books. That is for your elementary age kids. And these are also $14.99. Now, these are more in-depth. They're subject-based. And they're going to go into a lot more detail on things. So here on this page is the digestive tract. And it shows you eating a piece of apple, and here it is going in your mouth, and here's your tongue, and your tongue rolls the food into a ball and pushes it down your food pipe. And your windpipe takes air into your lungs, and it shows you the difference between the two sides, and then food slips down your food pipe, the esophagus, into your stomach. And your food pipe squeezes the food down in small balls. And then it keeps going. It keeps going, and the whole thing. All the way down. The next page is all about your lungs. Then about your blood, doing the circulatory system. Bones and muscles. Brain power. You'll notice that these pages have lots of flaps also. Your brain is made up of billions of special cells called neurons. Under a microscope, a neuron looks like this. It has a little tentacle called axon and dendrites. There you go. Interesting stuff all the time. And then we have a page on senses and drinking and peeing. And this one is See Inside Your Body. There are other ones, See Inside Climate and Weather. And those, please go ahead and post your questions. I'll be happy to take a look at that. And I also have a graphic that I'll post below this too. Thank you.